Hey everybody, how are we doing today? My name is Michael.
And I'm Dione.
And welcome to MS FITZ'S Adventures. Hey guys, if you really enjoy our video, first off, just go down there and push the like button, subscribe, and then ring the bell. When you ring the bell, you get notifications, and every time we have a new video, which is every Sunday morning, you'll get notified. So do that first, okay? And then, hey, on with the video. So this is our step, and it goes over there. That's the step that we got, which is a much bigger step. But we are going to put this back on. What broke off is my fat butt always laying through with my foot, and I broke off the bar there. This is the bar that holds the whole thing on, and it slides out, and it hangs up. So, yeah, I would like to get a two-stepper, but they say the two-steppers won't fit on this. So this is the step itself. We had them fix this side of it over here. He welded it, re-welded it, and it doesn't look so bad at all. And then he went ahead and welded this side too. Yeah, off of these on each side, and they go on the outside, I believe, or in the inside, and then the bolts go through and it just hangs there. So we're still going to use this step. Here's our rug that we found during a windstorm one time. Right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're going to keep the big step too, because it's much better to come in and out. I don't know, we might give it away or leave it here for them or something. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I kind of like it. It's a lot better than that step, but we need to get that back up there and make sure it works. So we're going to fix this one, put it back up, and we're going to do that right now. We got everything on it already, so we took it apart, right? Yep. All right, here, I'll get that. Those are all the bolts. Yep. So we're going to put this on. Dion's going to put it over. I'm going to help her. I'll sit down the camera. And all it does, it goes on the inside from here to here. Lift it up, please. Inside. Goes on the inside, right? Yeah, we just got to get it in there. Yeah, it goes on the inside. So that's all we need to do is lift it up, spread these out a little bit more, and then we got to put the bolts in. The bolts actually have the square in it. So these are square also here. So when you put them in, they stay. There's no head, there's nothing on it. So they're going to go from the inside on the other one, and the bolts are going to go on the outside. That's the way we're. And then we have a washer that we're going to put on also. And the nuts that we're using, these are the, I guess these are the tapered ones, so I don't think they come off very easy. So that's what we're going to do. Got our impact wrench out, and yep, let's get it done. We're going to take these and we're going to put them in here. It's a little wider than it was. Okay, stop. There we go. Hold on, hold on. All right. All right, so we noticed there's actually 3 holes, and it was on this hole here, and it was always too far down. So if we lift it up and we put it up into this hole and have it right all the way to the top, it's going to be closer to the top for us to get in when we have a step. As it is, we only have the 1 step, and it's actually, when it comes out way down here. So that's not good for us at all. So now we're going to raise it up. Yours in?
No.
Where is it? Put this on loosely. Don't tighten it all the way up. That's good. Now what we have to do is get this one. Like that. Okay. And come up just a little bit. Somehow. So we got the first one in over here. So we got to get this one in now. And once we get that one in, then we should be okay. I need to come out this way. I need to go back in now a lot. It's almost there. Up or down? Huh?
Down now.
Stop. I got a screwdriver. And I need to come this way. See it? Right there. You know what the problem is? You need to come up now. Maybe that's it. There you go. There we are. Is it? Is this one right here? Yeah, it is. Okay, we're gonna take this out. Or down. Don't move it, don't move it. I'm there, but I'm not quite there. You got yours in?
Yep.
Cool. See, they just had them too low is what it was. Oop. Here's. Hold on. All right, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Hold on. All right. Dion's going to do these sides over here. Easy peasy. We love our impact tool. You first. If it'd take 125 pounds, it should take 300. Let's see. It bent. It's not flat. You got to step it on it twice to get up. It's okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep. How far does it work to go in and locks? Because that's where we're going to use it right now. Is it locked in? Okay. We'll put that back. Put the step back. Screwdriver. All right. I like our step better though, this one. I wonder if we could buy a two-step one. Well, when this one breaks again. So what's next on the honeydew list?
Water pump?
Yeah, So we ordered the water pump today. It's going to be here tomorrow because Amazon's right here. And wish we could just pick it up now, but we can't. It's underneath where we fixed the drawers I was just saying earlier. So we had a mice problem before, or a rat problem. I looked underneath there and I saw more poop than there was before. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath and clean up all the poop, clean all that out, see if we can take apart the pump, get it out of there maybe. I don't know if we can, but our problem is this. I'll show you. I just want you to see this. Okay, under there, that is our portable water tank. When we want to drain it, we just open that up straight down like it is, and it drains out. It's been open like that since we got here. It's been like that for a while. Should be no water coming out of it. There's no water in the tank. So what's happening is, it's coming through the city water connector, and we had this problem before. Remember we took all this off when we were in Reno. We didn't see anything wrong with it. We put a brand new one in. The check valve is inside, and I don't know where it's at. I believe it could be in with the pump, but we'll have to figure that out. So I think the next step to do is, like I said, go in the house. We'll take apart the water, or the pump itself. There's no water other than the city water, so I guess YouTube. No, I think they said that the check valve is inside the pump, and the pump no longer works. It gets power to it, it's just not working, and it was noisy like I said. I just think it just failed, and now it's leaking through it, or something's open. But yeah, this is a little ridiculous, huh? Yeah. Okay. Could be worse, could be just gushing out of there. But underneath the cabinet, it's all wet, and our floor was wet for the last week. So, yeah, time to fix it. Time to fix it. All right, we're gonna fix it. All right, so we're gonna start taking these drawers out, setting them down over there. Right at the beginning, right there. Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure if they go up or down. She says down, or she says up, I say down. But we got them out yesterday so we can look in there. They're just tricky. I think what happens is I think maybe we have them too far apart or something. Try up.
It's down. This one doesn't want to let go. Get the one on the right side.
You'll get that one. Just be patient. Go up a little further with your finger towards it. Yeah, they're right now. Yeah, right there. Did that work?
No.
Oop, there. It's up on one side. It's down on the other. That's why we were both wrong. One side's up, one side's down.
Left side
okay,
is up.
Put
right
that over on the
down.
couch. All right, so we got it. We had just fixed these a month and a half ago, guys.
I know what it is. We got the rails backwards.
That's what we do. But that's okay. You gotta get out of the way. There you go. It's long. It's a big long drawer, huh?
Yeah.
Is that one done? You got it? It's just sticking on top over there. So this is the infamous leaking. Yeah. So this one is pretty much what we're gonna get again. This one is not. Is it bolted down? I think it is, but I'm not sure. See where the green wire is in the lead? Don't shock yourself, because there's tons of water underneath there. Look at this, guys. There's poop in there, rat poop or mice poop, and there wasn't any rat poop and mice poop before. Now there is. They're drinking this water and having fun, so a lot of that's pee in there too. So we have to bleach it all out and make sure it's all clean and sterile. So SEAFLOW is the one we're getting. This one is SEAFLOW 3 gallons per minute. Oh, she was wrong. I just ordered a 5 gallon per minute one. Okay, the one I'm getting is twice as big as this one, but it's the same principle. This is the intake that is going into the manifold and going through the kitchen, the bathroom, the toilet, outside to the kitchen outside. And then this is the inlet right here. This right here where the little filter is. So that is supposed to be a fitting that just pops off. If not, I think it unscrews. Yeah, I think it unscrews. And then this one here, yeah, that one is the one that's going to hold this up, baby. Put it in your hand. So that one there, the white hose right here, that one, even we might have to extend it or move this around or figure out a different way to put it or something, because I think it's going to be too big. All right, we'll figure this out when we get the dang thing tomorrow. All right, guys, it's so wet and nasty that we were going to just use these towels, but you know something? I'm not touching all that stuff. We're going to go out and buy a shop vac for like $29 at Walmart. What was leaking? Dione decided to see if that was on tight, and it was not. It was loose. Thing was never bolted down. It had one screw in it, which is back here. Should have 4, so it was humming around back there. So who knows? I don't know. I read that the what do you call it?
Check valve.
Yeah. I was reading that the check valve is actually in the front cover there, the black part where the red wire is going to, and there's a check valve in there. And it's easier just to buy a whole new pump than it is to fix it, and for 44 bucks we did, and hopefully it will never leak again and we can actually use it as it's meant to be used. All right, so we're going to go to Walmart, pick up some stuff, and we'll be right back. What do you want? Did you want to be loved on? Is that what it is? You just want to be loved on. Or maybe a cookie. Would you like a cookie? Is that what you want? You didn't get cookies this morning yet. Can you have a cookie today? I don't know. You weren't feeling very good yesterday, huh? Nope. You ate your cookie too fast. What happened when you ate your cookie too fast? What happened? What happened when you ate your cookie fast? You got sick, didn't you? Yeah? Can't get sick. No. So you got to eat them slow. That's why I give them to you in small little bites. Yep. One of these. Ugh. We keep our cookies in a cashew jar, don't we? Do you want one? Do you want to pick one? Do you want to pick your own? Okay. Well, hold on. One. Okay. Is that good? You want one more? Just one more. Here, I'll get it for you. Here, you want a taco or you want a hamburger? Tacos are the ones you got threw up on yesterday. Do you want a hamburger? I'll cut it in half. Hold on. Half a hamburger. Half a hamburger. Yeah. You want this one too? Okay. Is that good? Alright. And let's see. This is a piece of steak. I don't know what it is. I don't like giving him these, the soft ones, because they're probably not really that good for him. But the hard ones broke his tooth, so he's getting old. Just make him feel comfortable and enjoy his life. He's 11. Right? That's all we want to do is just enjoy our lives. Do this. Okay, well, I got to get my work done, okay? I got editing to do. I know. Are you telling me happy birthday? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday, he says. Thank you. You want me to rub your belly for my birthday? Okay. I rubbed your belly for your birthday, didn't I? I love you too. I love you too. We'll get in bed. We're not going anywhere. No, nobody. Nope. No, we're not going to get a hamburger, and no, we're not going for rides, so stop licking your lips. Indoor, please. Max. You just came in from outside. No, Mommy's at work. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. Stop. It's okay. What's wrong? You trying to tell me something? Trying to tell me that you don't want to be in here anymore? You want to go outside? Is that what you want to do, is go outside? Well, let's go. Let's go outside. Well, we didn't show you us vacuuming it all out with the shop vac. We ended up having to go and get one. It was really bad underneath here. I'll show you in a second. But what we got is we got a shop vac. It was $19 and at Walmart, and it actually works really well. It's a little gallon one. It looks like a regular old shop vac. Works the same way, and it's wet or dry, so it sucked all that stuff up. We went ahead and cleaned it all up. I think we're going to just keep it in the back here and keep the thing, because it's really it worked beautifully. So with that said, that's cleaned up. We had to wait for the pump to come. It came late yesterday afternoon, so I didn't get to do anything. So this is 2 days later. All right, so we stepped outside. I'm going to show you what we're going to do out here first. We're going to turn off the water first, because you don't want any water in the system at all, because obviously it'll leak everywhere. So the first thing we're going to do is turn off the water. All right, so this is our water to it. I'm going to turn it off. That's going over to the camper. And then the next step is going to be draining all the water out of it. I went ahead and turned off the water. Next step is we're going to go over here, and I am going to open up the two back drains. This is the lowest point supposedly of our camper, depending on how we're parked. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to take, and there's two drains down underneath the camper here in the back by the sewer tanks. And you just unscrew those caps, let the water drain out, and that's all the water's in the line for the whole camper. We're going to also drain out the hot water heater, so I wanted to make sure that's turned off, and I opened up a couple of the faucets in the kitchen itself, just to relieve all the pressure and get all the water out, so we don't make a big mess under the sink like it was before. Black water or gray water, these two coming out up here are the drain lines. So I went and broke out the bigger guns. I got a little vice grips to hold the thing, and then I'm going to just turn them off, and hopefully they can get them off, and I'll show you what they look like when they are off. Well, that did it. Yeah, I broke it free, and I got them both off. They look okay. They're not hurt or anything, so that's good. And you can see down here, leaking out still. Next step is us going back inside. We'll take the other one out. We'll take the wires off, rewire the new one in, and hook up the new one. Come back out here, I'll close these all up. We'll fill it up with water, the tank, and make sure there's no leaks anywhere, and see if it works. Hopefully it does. So, it's the 42 automatic demand diaphragm pump. It looks just like this inside. Boats, RVs, whatever you want to use it for. It's great boondocking. Huh? This is the size of it. So it's not really that big. Here's the end of the box. It's got the directions in it here. Water pump manual. It's got some warnings. This is their warranty policy. Keep that. And then this message for SEAFLOW is simple, quality, stand behind all of our products. Okay, so that's a good to know. It comes with two of the connectors for each, one for each side, and it does come with a new aerator slash this is just for crap that's in the line, so it's a little filter system here. What was wrong with the one we have? It doesn't work at all, but the reason why it was leaking, I'll take this out of the bag and show you. So yeah, this bottom right here, the strainer part, yeah, that's what was leaking. So it's a little O-ring here, but obviously they didn't bolt it down, and when they didn't bolt it down, it basically just shook and shook and shook and shook. So this is, you don't want to tighten it too tight, but there it's tight. The mesh inside is a 50. I don't know if that's the size that it is, the little strainer. So yeah, so this is going to go on the inside. It's going to go like this, and then it goes out this way. This is the in right here, and we're just going to screw this on when we get underneath there. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. Right. And then I don't know how the other one's going to work. I guess the other one goes through this way. We'll figure it out when we get the other one off. I think there's a part I'm going to have to take off for this. Here's the wires. There's the... In here is where there's actually a switch that makes sure that water doesn't come from the street water and fill up your tank, because this is all connected together. So that is there. We're going to take off these when we're ready. If I can get it off. Set it up this way. Here it comes. Here are these two. And basically how this works is this goes on. Let's see, this is the in. I don't know if there's an arrow on it, but I know this has to be the in, because it's just like the other one. And we're going to twist that on just all the way tight. We're going to roll it all the way around. And yeah, so that should be nice and tight on there, but you don't want to use anything, tools or anything to tighten it. Just use hand tightening. And then this will go on here like this, hand tightened only, and then this will go in the hose, and I'll put a clamp on it on this end. The one on this end over here, it's already there. All we have to do is just mount it on, and it should be just okie doke. So yep, so this is the new pump that we got. Only cost us $44 or $43, and it was a $75 one. This is 5 gallons a minute, and yeah, that's pretty good. Pressure on it should be really good too. It's at 3 or 4 pounds. They test them because there's water in here. I see the water coming out, so that's a good thing too. So you can see it's much cleaner in here now. We got everything done. We're gonna have to fix everything again and again and again, because this whole thing is falling apart, as you can see up here. Anyways, I want to get this done and shut up. There's a bad smell coming from in here, and I don't know if we got a varmint that's dead way back in there, or something's going on, or what. But we got a really bad smell. I'm going to take these wires, this one here, which is the white wire, and I'm going to take the little red wire here, and those are the 2 wires that we need to wire it up with, if you can see. So the white wire, or red wire here, goes to the red and white, and this white wire is the ground, and that goes to the black, which is the ground from the thing. They say you can just squeeze these the opposite direction, which I'm going to try to do, and pull one out and then put it back in again and then squeeze it back again, and that makes a good connection. I will see if I can do that, and we'll try that. So I got this up, it's up and out. We just need to loosen up this one and loosen up this one here, and then screw them back on again. It's the same, I think it's the same pump. It's got to be. This one says SureFlow, the other one is SEAFLOW. So I don't know. It's 2 different companies, but it still has a little basket on the side for a strainer, and looks exactly like this one. What I'm going to do, they squeezed it this way. I'm going to squeeze it the opposite direction maybe, and see if I can release that. Just do it this way, maybe. If I can get this done. Oh look, it came right off. So that means we can use this again. Need to have the power off, just to let you know. But I'm really thinking that the power is off because the switch has been off, and there's a switch on our wall. If it doesn't go on, it's probably been a fuse that was blowing. I have no clue. I'm going to put this cap back on it right now. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this one here. So like I said, if it's been crimped this way, I don't know if you can see, if it's been crimped to this way, then you can do it that way. Cap back on also. Alright, so this is disconnected. All I have to do now is disconnect the two, I don't know if you can see in there, here we go. Disconnect the two water connectors. So this is the inlet, and that is the exit. So this is coming from the tank below, and that is going out to the manifold, going all over the camper. This is obviously the new one, this is the old one. Pretty much the same setup exactly. Oop, excuse me. So you got your wires already bared for you, right? Yeah, it's the same motor really, same design. What I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to tighten this up on this one so it's good and snug and it's down below. I'm going to just take this and put it over here and see if that's trash or not trash. We'll figure that out. Probably is. And yeah, so we're going to put this on. Got the new one in. Got a little water on the floor. We'll suck all that up or mop it up with the towel that I brought. I'm going to tighten everything down, and then I'm going to put the electrical and put that on. Then I'm going to actually screw it down to the floor because they didn't have it on the screwed down. Somebody was also saying in some comments on another YouTube channel that if you go ahead and take some of the insulation, the foam insulation, and put it on these, it keeps them from rattling and you don't hear that noise, because they do shake a lot, I'm sure. They're pumping out water out of a 30-gallon tank below us. Alright, go tighten these up. Next step, see if it's all tightened. If it all works, we can turn it on and see if the pump works. Alright. Max is here making sure that I did okay. Did I do alright, Mr. Max? He's also upset that the front door's open. But it's a nice afternoon, huh? Okay, well, I'm working on this, okay? Down. I've got it all wired up. Got these all done. I'm going to fill the tank up with water. And I turned it on just for 2 seconds and it actually came on. So I am now going to mount it down to the floor so it does not vibrate. And it actually sounded quieter than the other. And the other one just jumped like da 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 while it was pumping. So yeah, this is a SEAFLOW. We'll see how it works. Before I put in these drawers, I'm going to make sure it doesn't leak. I got everything all tightened up. The water that's down there is just came from the hoses itself, kind of dripping out. I wiped most of it up. It should be okay. So now I'm going to go back outside and I'm going to put those drains on the lines back on, the caps on them, and then I'm going to fill up the tank with some water underneath, and then I'm going to turn it on and we're going to see our progress and see if we actually did anything and see if it actually works real well. I've turned on for a second. You can't even hear it. I hear it go, arr! Doesn't have any water in it. All right, so we have to go out and fill all this up and fix all this outside so we can see if it works. Wish us luck. We're gonna get back under here and let's see, and take these. This one went to the hot water, which is red. There we go. Put that on there. They only need to be tightened up by hand. They didn't need to be tightened up as much as they were, but I think they just baked out with the 100-degree weather and cold and hot and swelling and all that stuff that it does with plastic. Let me get on there. I always go backwards first to line up the holes and then go forward. Okay. All right. So we're going to do two different things now. We're going to go ahead and turn on the city water. I'll run inside and see if it's leaking in there at all, if the check valve is good, because that's what the problem used to be before it stopped working at all. And then we're going to fill up the tank, which is over here. I'll show you. All right, so yeah, we're gonna fill this up inside. That'll go down and fill up our tank that's underneath there. Before we do that, we have to take this valve over here, which you can see is straight down. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, it's leaking water. We got to reach under there and shut that so I can fill it up so we can see if the pump works. We'll open up the hot water too. And we'll turn that on. That's the city water pressure. It's pretty dry, except for the water I spilt. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to do is bolt it down. I want to make sure it's all good, and then we'll screw it down so it doesn't ride around and doesn't jiggle. But I want to see if it works. So what I did was I went ahead and turned the water off to the camper again for the city water connection. I went ahead and filled up the tank. Now we're going to go inside and we're going to turn on the pump, and we're going to see if anything leaks and if it works. This has been a lot of busy day, huh? Pretty busy day. Almost done. 2:30. About an hour and a half. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is going to be real quiet. We're going to flip the switch here, which is this one, and this says water pump. And listen, nothing. What does that mean? Please work. Oh no. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Oh look, it's pumping it. Alright, starting, it's priming itself. Oh, that air out. Alright, so check that out. That is just our new water pump, not the old one, and it doesn't sound like it did before. Let's see if I turn it off, what happens. It slows down and stops. I can even go in and flush the toilet, I bet. Let's see, any leaking? I don't see anything leaking. I think we did a good job. I don't know. We'll check this out and see. Can't wait for Dione to come home and see. Got it done, got it done, got it done. Today's video was great. We had fun. I'm going to go fly the drone now, and we're going to say goodbye. Meanwhile, get on Patreon. Check that out. We have the 3 tiers. I'm going to show you the slide right now. The 3 tiers are peanut butter and jelly with banana, and peanut butter, jelly, banana, and bacon. So those are the 3 tiers. They give you each something different, so check that out and join for us. That helps to support our channel. Meanwhile, go down below and like us, subscribe, and ring the bell. When you ring the bell, you'll get notifications every time we have a video out, which is every Sunday. So you check that out. Go on our webpage also, we have, go over there to MS FITZ'S Adventures and check out the blog that Dione writes. Also, we have the all the photos. We have a link over to YouTube, so you can see all of our videos on YouTube from there. The GoFundMe account's there, so if you guys want to leave us a tip for doing a great job, because we give you content every week and you guys appreciate us, then you can do that on GoFundMe. Leave us $5, $6, $10, whatever you guys can afford. We'd really appreciate to help grow the channel so I can keep paying for all the music and all the editing stuff that I have to buy every month. So, that said, we're going to leave you, and we want to say thank you very much. Make sure you get on Patreon. Make sure you go see our webpage. And if you got to write us, our email address is msfitzadventures@gmail.com, and you can write us and we'll write you right back. Or you can go on the webpage, right there, right on the first page. It says, hey, leave us a message, say hello. So yeah, we got that going. Bye guys, we love y'all. Have a great time, and we'll see you in another week.